Well, let's take a look at our latest weather forecast. We do have the opportunity for more rain and snow moving back into the forecast Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And probably most importantly, we're going to be looking at the opportunity for some significant winds throughout parts of the area as well. And because we have so many people that have already been impacted by power outages from the last storm, the opportunity for winds gusting up to 65 miles per hour may not bode well for many of those communities in the Sierra. Here's a look at the Almanac. Average daytime high this time of the year is 55, average morning low of 38. Today we got up to 52, and for the morning it was cold, 28 degrees. Now with clouds filtering in the overnight, it should not be as cold tonight. We'll be closer to more seasonal lows in the upper 30s. And then take a look at the rainfall for the season so far. October 1st, more than 14 inches of rainfall, and departure from average, more than 8 inches above average. So great news as far as how we are looking hydrologically speaking. And we've also seen major conditions, improvement rather, in our drought conditions because of the several atmospheric rivers that we had throughout the month of December. Weather headlines: not as cold tonight. Rain and snow back in the forecast Monday through Wednesday, but winds right now look to be the biggest concern. And then more rain and snow could be moving back into the forecast later this week. Right now, it looks like timing out around Friday. So take a look at this graphic. I got a high wind advisory on here. That is the yellow that you see here. That's primarily for the northern end of the Sacramento Valley, from Redding just shy of Sacramento. And then the pink color that you see here, that is a high wind warning. That's going to be in effect for parts of Reno and South Lake Tahoe. What is the difference between the two? Well, an advisory means you may or you could see conditions like this. Winds out of the south around 20 to 30, gusting up to 45. A high wind warning is a little bit more pressing. It's a little bit more imminent. That means this is what we are expecting to happen. Winds out of the southwest from 20 to 40 for parts of South Lake Tahoe, gusting up to 65. That's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and finally expiring around the beginning to the middle of Tuesday. So let's take a look at it. This is our futurecast based on winds that we're expecting. Don't look so much at the numbers, really look at the shading, because when you take a look at the guide up to the top, you can see orange is around 30-mile-per-hour winds. You can see the pink shading moving into purple around 40, and then when you get to the purple color, it's around 50-mile-per-hour winds. That's what I'm really going to be focusing on. So you can see Monday around 10:30 in the morning. What do you see through parts of the Sierra? You're looking at purple. That is the opportunity for winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. When you get to the northern end of the valley floor, you're also looking at a little red here and a little yellow. That is showing me the opportunity for winds gusting between 25 to 30 miles per hour. 1:30 in the afternoon Monday, you see a little bit more intensity with the colors moving in for the northern end of the valley. That's when we have the opportunity for gusty winds in play around 1:30 in the afternoon. And when you take a look at the Sierra, they're still looking at their purple shading, still looking at the opportunity for winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Now we move into Monday, 8:30 at night. Still looking at really intense colors through Truckee and South Lake Tahoe, so winds are still going to be very gusty. And now you're looking at strong winds into Oroville, also just outside of Marysville. That's the opportunity for winds here gusting between 30 to 40 miles per hour. And those winds are going to be coming in out of the south as we are looking at a couple different weather systems coming into play. So when do the winds subside? Well, by Tuesday at 4 o'clock in the morning, it looks like they have exited the valley floor, but they are still a part of the forecast for the Sierra as we're still looking at that purple and that red there. So still gusty to around 4 o'clock Tuesday morning. And then as we hit to 8 o'clock, you can see a little less color, and that means the winds will begin to subside. In addition to that, of course, we got the opportunity for high winds, the northern end of the valley and for parts of the Sierra. What about rainfall? Well, the rain coming in, not really coming in like a heavy hitter. You'll see clouds increasing throughout the day. Chance of rain showers hitting the northern end of the valley floor around mid-morning on Monday. But when does it get to Sacramento? This model showing late afternoon, we'll see a few spotty showers coming into play. Snow showers starting out around 2,500 feet in elevation, and then they're going to rise to around 5,000 to 6,000 feet in elevation. And still looking at spotty showers coming in early Tuesday morning. Eventually, this system kind of lackluster, right? You still got the clouds in there, but not a whole lot of precipitation expected. And when it's all said and done, this is what we're looking at. You can see about a half of an inch in Yuba City, about a half of an inch in Grass Valley, maybe an inch in Redding. So areas to the northern end of the valley look like they're really going to be the winners with this particular storm system. And as far as snow showers, about 6 to 8 inches at Donner Summit, 1 to 2 inches at Echo, and Carson at Ebbets Pass could see about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall as well. So modest amounts for rain and snow, but with the opportunity for very strong winds. Winds, of course, introduce their own different elements, especially as far as hazardous travel and the opportunity for power outages. That's going to be in the forecast Monday through Tuesday. You'll see improving conditions Wednesday and Thursday. Watching for the opportunity for another storm system coming in Friday, and then we'll see after that drying out nicely. We'll see afternoon highs in the lower to the mid to the upper 50s with tons of sunshine. That is a look at our extended weather forecast, kind of taking a look at what we're expecting again Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A minor system when you talk about rain and snow totals, but if those winds do materialize, that could be a huge issue for people who are already dealing with power outages, and you could also be looking at new outages as well. That's the look at your latest weather. You can always catch us on ABC10.com, and of course, if you need something like a specific question about your weather, you can always reach me on my Facebook page. I'm ABC10 Meteorologist Tracy Humphrey.